Let me tell you what you're about to get from me. Because this episode is not about AI. It's not about technology. It's not even about social media. This is about the spirit now animating modern life. And that's a lot deeper than most of y'all realize. Because it's a spirit that feels meaningful without requiring transformation, that feels spiritual without requiring obedience, that feels awake without demanding consciousness. I call it artificial spirit. And once you see it, you'll realize why so many people feel fine, but never actually change. So let me rip open my confession. When something felt off, but looked right. Now, there was a point in my life where everything looked aligned. The language was clean. If y'all know me, you know how I feel about my language. The insights were sharp. The energy felt elevated. And even with all of this, something didn't sit quite right in my soul, man. You see, nothing was being challenged. Nothing was being surrendered. Nothing was being reoriented. I was surrounded by people who sounded awake, but lived unchanged. That's when it punched me in the chest. This wasn't dead faith. This was synthetic life. Something was animating people without ever calling them higher. So let me strip this down further, and don't answer this spiritually, answer it practically. If everything you consume spiritually, poof, disappeared tomorrow, I'm talking the content, the language, the insights, would your life actually change or just feel quieter? Because if your spirituality only exists where it's explained, not where it's embodied, something else is animating you. Now, this isn't judgment, it is diagnosis, and it is Black Book time. Here's Black Book 1, what artificial spirit actually is. Now, artificial spirit is meaning without consequence. It mimics the feeling of alignment without requiring actual reorientation. Here's what it gives you: language without embodiment, awareness without action, insight without sacrifice. You see, it doesn't oppose God. That would be obvious. It replaces God functionally by removing the need for dependence. You see, artificial spirit doesn't say, don't believe. It says, you are already fine. And that sentence shuts consciousness down. So before we take this deeper, let me interrupt you by asking you something real. When was the last time your spiritual growth actually disrupted your life? Not inspired you, not comforted you by talking to you real sweet, soft, and slow, or spiritual. Gain everything in life in the next 5 minutes. I'm talking about cost you. Because if nothing has been rearranged, nothing has been transformed. Here's Black Book 2. How artificial spirit sedates consciousness. Now, artificial spirit thrives in environments where stability is worshipped, where comfort is protected, where friction is framed as danger. You see, it doesn't numb you emotionally, it numbs you existentially. Like, you still feel, you still think, at least I think you think, you even still reflect, but you never cross the line from awareness into authorship. And that's exactly where they want you. Because artificial spirit rewards you. And it rewards observation over action, understanding over obedience, discussion over decision. Some of you are discussing decisions way too long. Make the move. You see, it turns growth into content and conviction into commentary. That's why it spreads so easily. Going back to the cost, it costs nothing and flatters everyone. Be spiritually changed in the next 5 minutes. So sit with this. If your inner beliefs never threaten your habits, if your insights never reorder your priorities, if your spirituality never requires courage, what exactly is animating you? Because life doesn't drift upward. Something is always in charge. Here's Black Book 3. Why artificial spirit feels so convincing. Here's the dangerous part. And to me, it's all been dangerous so far, right? Artificial spirit feels peaceful. That's the magic trick with it. It blends perfectly with false peace, stability addiction, optimized systems, and social approval. It tells you, real sweet, soft, and slow, you are aware, you are evolving, you are conscious, all the while keeping you unchanged. So now it doesn't create sinners, it creates spectators, people who see everything, understand everything, and never move. You see, that's not neutrality, that is paralysis with a halo. Talking to you real slow. So let me say this straight up. Artificial spirit doesn't fight God. It replaces the conditions where God is necessary. No dependence, no obedience, no surrender. Just language, vibes, affirmation. And the soul, your soul, slowly forgets what real life feels like. Now, at this point, you already know if this applies to you. Not intellectually, but in your body. So before we talk about what to do, let's talk about what this actually feels like when it's happening in real life. I'm trying to get a little more comfortable here. This is the real life scenario. It doesn't feel empty. It feels interesting. Like you're engaged, you're learning, you're reflecting. You listen to things that resonate. You save clips that feel deep. You nod along to language that sounds true. I can see you right now. You're nodding, right? And in all this, you feel aware. But your life stays exactly the same. You see, your habits don't get challenged. They get explained. Your comfort doesn't get confronted. It gets reframed. Your convictions don't demand movement. They invite commentary. And in all this, you feel connected, but nothing is at stake. You feel spiritual, but nothing is surrendered. You see, you're not resisting truth. You're consuming it. And because artificial spirit doesn't ask for obedience, it never triggers fear. And if it never triggers fear, it never threatens identity. It never disrupts comfort. It just sits with you, affirming, interpreting, validating. And slowly, without noticing, your soul stops preparing to move. Not because you rejected God, but because nothing in your inner life requires God anymore. That is artificial spirit. Not dead faith. Not dead faith. Managed faith. Real soft, sweet, and slow. So pause here. No fixing, no deciding. Let's just open our deeper reflection window, ask a couple of questions, maybe 3 of them, and let's just notice how these things feel. Where has understanding replaced obedience? What truth feels interesting but not disruptive? And what would actually change if you stopped consuming and started responding? Let those land slow. Don't answer with thoughts. Just notice where your body resists, because that is where artificial spirit is most comfortable. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, let's pull this in close, because nothing we've said matters if it doesn't change how you move tomorrow. In fact, we wanted to change how you move right now. You know, I'm not trying to be that dude whispering you sweet nothings. And I promise that's my last remark for that, all right? Artificial spirit thrives where people confuse understanding with transformation. But truth isn't something you admire, it's something you submit to. So let's stop consuming spirituality and start embodying it. It's time to do what we do. And what we do is to do you. So let's do you, and let's do you together. 5 moves, 1 consciousness, faith meets functionality. We start with disrupt. You're going to want to disrupt any spirituality that never puts your life at risk. If it costs nothing, it forms nothing. And your life at risk like your comfortable life. Okay, don't get crazy. Disrupt that noise. Then you want to own it. Own this. If your beliefs don't govern your behavior, they are decorative. Own that. Then you want to yield. Yield the need to feel informed before you feel obedient. Truth doesn't wait for comfort. Then you want to observe. Observe where obedience feels threatening. That point right there, that's where real spirit draws the line. Then you want to unleash. Unleash action that proves belief is alive. Not loud, just aligned. This is how you bring you back. This is how you bring God back. Those are your 5 moves. That's your 1 consciousness. My beautiful community of influencers, in our final moments together, let me leave you with this weight. Life doesn't feel real because you understand it. It feels real because you answer it. Artificial spirit explains you. Real spirit commands you. One makes you feel awake, the other makes you move. So I don't pray that you consume better ideas. I pray you obey the ones you already know. Because consciousness isn't proven by language. It's proven by cost. So BYB, bring you back. BGB, bring God back. Because you own it or be owned by it. You either run the system or the system runs you. Change your mind, change your life. I am who I say I am. Do you and stay rich.